This is step 6 of creating a marketing plan. And in this section, we are going to cover creating a strategy. Now, this is the part that most contractors are going to be interested in. And if I flip back to the original marketing plan, and the first step was for us to fill out our vision, our values, our customer profiles, and this was the starting point. Now we're going to create a strategy, and that's where all of this goes under the strategy. And I'm going to, this is how all of this ties in. So I'm going to flip back to the diagram of actually creating a strategy. So we just chose commercial property managers. And the first step is we are going to create a profile. And the reason is there's different types of commercial property managers. You have commercial landlords. Now these would be like multi-tenant offices that you see. Another one would be retail. These are the retail strip mall type of places and apartments. And there's many other different types. And the reason we're creating a different profile for each one is because they have different needs. So our messages would be completely differently, and how we approach them might even be differently. But our message would definitely be differently. Commercial is more of an ongoing relationship where they're going to hire you to say clean a space, a building 5 days a week, or clean the carpets on a quarterly basis. That would be the commercial play. Where retail, usually whoever rents the space hires their own cleaners or has their own in-house. Retail, mostly where they hire contractors, is for move outs. A tenant moves out and then they want to clean the carpet, they want to clean the space so they can re-rent the space. They want to prep it. So that would be more of retail. And then apartments, that's residential apartments, condos, that would be completely different from these. And that's why we're creating these profiles. And as you progress through these different subjects, content, then you would decide, okay, well, if I'm going to approach commercial property managers, what kind of brochure do I want? And then what kind of email template? What kind of landing page? And we can decide based on the subject and not just one brochure that applies to everybody, but some messages specific to them. And the that's the point of creating a strategy. And then we'll just progress through of, well, what platforms are best to reach commercial landlords? We would start asking ourselves, should we use LinkedIn? Should we use email? Can we advertise to them? What kind of networking groups do they belong to? Uh, Next would be distribution. Distribution is how we would reach them on the platform. For instance, with LinkedIn, you have several different choices. You can send private messages, you can advertise, there's local networking groups associated with LinkedIn. You might not be aware of that, but if you look in your area, sometimes there's networking groups all related to LinkedIn that you can go and attend physically. So that's the reason for distribution is, well, how am I going to use what platform? Referrals. After we provide service, what's the best way to get referrals from this specific group of people? It might be that you send them a link to a landing page for a testimonial. You might want to call or visit them and ask them if they'll write you a physical one on a piece of paper. You might want to just email them and request or use one of the email services that automatically send out referral requests. Buyer journeys. This is a whole nother subject that I'll have to cover, creating a buyer journey. But as you use these different platforms, you're going to find that people follow different journeys. For instance, if they click on your ad, are they going to go to a landing page? Are they going to fill out a form? Are you going to call them? That's kind of what a buyer journey is. So you can create several different ones depending on what platform you're going to use. After you provide service to somebody and they become a customer, well, how are we going to stay in front of them long term? How are we going to cross sell them different services? What services are we going to cross sell? And how are we going to reach them? Are we going to put them on some kind of long term email drip campaign? Are we going to mix that in with email and print? And finally, and you can go on and add more of these boxes. This is just a sample. Uh, Another thing to think about is the service experience while we're there, depending on who the client is. If it's something like retail where you're providing service and nobody's around, that might be different than, say, apartments where you're around people all the time. Your service experience might be differently, and what services you provide. Some of the steps you might want to think about for during a service is, what uniforms do we wear? Are we going to put wet floor signs out or signs about our service and what company we are? Uh, is our van labeled or do you have some kind of van wrap so when people drive by or tenants in the building see your van wrap? These are all things that play into marketing, and that's the whole purpose of putting together a card like this.